There is another bill at the desk. The clerk will report the bill.
Senate File Number 151, number 3 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to the state lottery, the first engrossment.
I call on the author of the bill, the representative from Hennepin, Representative Katiza Wattoon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, you may have heard of the lottery winner's curse, in which it's rumored when one wins the lottery, bad things happen. Over the years, winners have been victims of catfishing schemes, robbery, and even murder. In today's technological day and age, if a bad actor were to seek out a lottery winner in order to do them harm, it's even easier to locate them and their contact information online. Senate File 151 is a consumer protections and data privacy bill to allow presumptive anonymity for lottery winners here in Minnesota. I've worked with the Senate author and the Minnesota Lottery on the compromise language already passed by the Senate, such that winners of cash prizes over $10,000 have presumptive anonymity, but may opt into any marketing opportunities by providing written consent to the lottery. There is no change to the winner's privacy on cash prizes up to $10,000. I ask for your support.
There are no amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, Senate File Number 151.
Third reading. Discussion.
Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Representative Lucero.
Rep. Lucero. Would the bill author yield for a question?
She will yield. Representative Lucero.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Representative Katiza Wattoon. I am just wondering, can you confirm for us that this is data privacy would be the default and they would have to opt in to disclose? I just want to be absolutely sure.
Representative Katiza Wattoon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Representative Lucero, yes, that is correct. So it's presumptive anonymity. That is what is assumed when they win, and then they have to provide written consent should they want to participate in any marketing opportunities as a part of the lottery.
Representative Lucero.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Representative Katiza Wattoon. That is fantastic. This is what not just lottery winners should undergo in order to have a default of a privacy position, but is what we should have in everything in the spheres of our daily lives, whether it be healthcare or anything else. So I love that this provision is in there, the default of privacy, and they would have to opt in to have their private information disclosed. I encourage members to vote green. Thank you.
Further discussion to the bill. Seeing none, the author of the bill, Representative Katiza Wattoon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, it's a good bill. Vote green.
Seeing no further discussion, the clerk will take the roll. Members, please vote. Will the clerk please call the names of those members who have not voted yet?
Anderson.
Anderson, aye.
Anderson, aye. Baker.
Baker, aye.
Baker, aye. Bowe.
Bowe, aye.
Bowe, aye. Davids.
Davids votes aye.
Davids, aye. Davney.
Dabney, aye.
Davney, aye. Erickson.
Erickson, aye.
Erickson, aye. Franzen.
Franson votes aye.
Franzen, aye. Gomez.
Gomez, aye.
Gomez, aye. Gruenhagen.
Gruenhagen, aye.
Gruenhagen, aye. Hanson, R.
Hanson R. Aye.
Hanson, R. Aye. Hassan. Hassan. Hausman.
Hausman, aye.
Hausman, aye. Heinrich.
Heinrich, aye.
Heinrich, aye. Lucero.
Lucero, yes.
Lucero, aye. Nash.
Nash, aye.
Nash, aye. Olson, B.
Olson B. Aye.
Olson, B. Aye. Pearson.
Pearson, aye.
Pearson, aye. Swazinski. Swazinski.
The clerk will close the roll.
Swazinski, aye.
Swazinski, aye. You'll have to add one, right? Just say 131.
Okay, I have one. There being 131 ayes and 0 nays, the bill is passed and its title agreed to.